Every time I wreck this, they get this. I murdered a freaking scene with no fresh prints. I'm a scene in the quad with the DNA. You thought Will Smith, I thought fresh scene in the crime with the DNA. Every time I really go spit it.
Hey people, it is Saturday, October the 18th. It is 5:10 in the afternoon. And a pleasant 20 degrees Celsius, feeling more like 21 with a slight humidex.
You're 5 minutes of late.
Oh.
I was just talking about you.
Oh, I just started a video just like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Continuum, everyone.
How you doing? Hello, everyone.
They're doing $1 open mic. Now's
Are
your
they?
chance.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know if I want to subject the citizens of Toronto to that, you know.
I'll leave you be to film your video. But
Yeah, I'm going to walk down the closed down streets because they closed down Bay Street.
yeah, I was just there.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Do you know what else is closed down? Anything else?
I'm not sure, but the finish line is over on Bay.
Okay.
So that might be interesting to check out.
I'll just play it by ear, I guess. I just thought it'd be fun to walk down a closed down Bay Street at least.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, why not?
Yeah.
All right, I'll leave it
All
to
right.
you.
All right. Good seeing you. Hello, everyone.
All right, enjoy.
Enjoy the stream, everyone. All right.
Next time.
Nice day for it. Yeah.
It is, for sure.
All right. Later. See ya. And that was T-Shods. T-Shods live streaming. We just happened to be at the same place at the same time. But I guess I gave away my plan for the video, which is to walk over to Bay Street, which is closed down for the Toronto Waterfront Marathon taking place this weekend. I think tomorrow it takes place. And I think Lakeshore Boulevard might be closed down or partially closed down. I'm not sure if it is currently closed. It's a busy traffic route, so maybe they're holding off until tomorrow to close that one down. We've got all kinds of stuff going on here at Yonge-Dundas as per usual. Got religious people doing their thing here on the corner as usual. We're gonna head across the intersection and then we'll head over to Bay Street. I think it's closed south of Dundas. I think maybe all the way down to Lakeshore. And it is very, very busy.
That way on this.
Usually the religious people are on this corner. Today they're on that other corner. Well, I guess there are some here on this corner also. They're just not shouting through a loudspeaker or blasting music at the moment. Hello.
Drew Costin.
Oh, Drew Costin. Hey, nice to meet you. Just random, right?
Yeah, it looks shorter for some reason.
Well, I'm kind of trying to grow it out.
Okay.
It's in that in-between stage. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it's nice meeting you, man.
meet
Yeah,
you,
I'm shooting a video. Do you want to say?
Yeah, sure. Do you
want
want to share up there?
Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah. You want to say hi in my video?
sure.
Yeah.
Hey, all, Drew Costin here.
Drew Costin. He's a regular viewer.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Right on. Right on. All right. Thanks.
See you later.
Cheers. Have a good day.
You too.
Just taking in some of the commotion here at Yonge-Dundas. This is sort of a newer thing I've noticed that has sprung up just recently. All these vendors along the side of the sidewalk here. There never used to be this many. Maybe just one or two, if any, and now there's like a whole row of them here. That seems to be the norm now, I think. I wonder if the street performers will come back. They used to hang around this corner all the time. The costumed street performers, Spider-Man and Batman and all that sort of thing. They sort of moved on. I think there were some issues competing with other buskers and that sort of thing. Sort of drove them away. And also the loud religious people blasting their music and preaching through megaphones and that sort of thing also drove away some of the other people from the corner, such as the costume characters. It's kind of a drag, really, that happened. Now you have to go to a few other spots to check out Spider-Man and that sort of thing. They're still around. I noticed around the Skydome area during games, and sometimes just at random areas around downtown, such as Kensington Market. Oh, here's some costume characters right here. I don't think they're of the busking variety, though.
Are you ready? A great shaking is coming. Judgment is coming. Hallelujah.
There's another one. I wonder why they're not all in their usual spots today. Too much competition, maybe. They have to spread out. All right, here is Bay Street. So it's open to traffic north of Dundas, as you can see. But south, it is closed. At least I think it's closed. That side seems to be occupied. I don't see any traffic coming, so I'll just assume that means it's closed. And that guy riding his bike along also would indicate that. Although here comes a car, so I'm not really sure. I'll just walk along here as long as I can, I guess. Just because I don't get a chance to do this very often. So we're heading down towards the financial district. I guess some cars have to be able to access here, since there's a hotel and a underground parking over there. So maybe only vehicles that need to access those things. I hear a car coming up behind me. It's turning into the hotel, I think. Toronto Waterfront Marathon. I think I heard there's 30,000 participants this year. It's definitely no minor marathon. It's quite a major event in the city. I think the route runs down Bay from where we were at Dundas along here, down to Lakeshore Boulevard, and then along Lakeshore Boulevard over to Bathurst, and then north up Bathurst to Bloor, and then east along Bloor to Yonge, and south down Yonge to Gerrard. I think that's the route. I might have missed some of it maybe. Here's Toronto City Hall, the brutalist backside of it. Let's go back onto the street. I moved onto the sidewalk for some reason when I saw those cops there. I probably didn't have to do that. Oh, so this is actually where the finish line is. So the marathon goes along those streets in some order that will end up finishing here. I don't know if I can walk through there. I guess I have to go around here.
China.
And I think obviously people come from all over the world to run the Toronto Waterfront Marathon. Here's Old City Hall. Well, it looks like the rest of Bay Street is open though. I was hoping that would also be closed. Although it was closed recently in another video I recorded and transformed into a sort of a winter scene with all sorts of fake snow, and some real ice actually was actually part of the snowy effects. So that's a video I recently posted on the channel if you're curious to see what Bay Street in October during a fake snowfall looks like. Crossing Queen. I see they have fencing installed here though. They just haven't bothered to close the street yet to traffic. But the marathon, I think, will be running down this part of Bay Street as well.
You know, I appreciate it, don't you? Like, you know.
I'm not sure how big this marathon is compared to other ones. I know there are lots of more famous marathons than the Toronto one. I think the Boston Marathon is probably the most famous one I can think of. And the New York Marathon, I think, also after that.
Let me know what you're planning.
Oh well, I just love walking along this part of Bay Street. Once again, here I am. I like the detailing on all these old buildings. I always say they don't make them like they used to. Because it's just the truth, they just don't. I think streets like this are the best sort of streets to do things like marathon running through a dense urban core. That's what I think of when I think of a city marathon. All right, maybe I'll take us down to King. We're at Bay and Adelaide. That's the St. Regis Hotel. That used to be the Trump Tower. It was rebranded for various reasons you could probably figure out. I've been working on the facade of this old office building for a while now. The scaffolding has overstayed its welcome, I think.
Well, 5D is a better number.
All right, King and Bay. Let's get a shot looking straight down King Street. I think Toronto Henge is coming up soon. That's when the sun lines up perfectly with the east-west streets. So if you look down the street during sunset, the sun is perfectly lined up between the buildings. It's kind of a neat effect. It works best with buildings that are tall, such as in downtown Toronto, on streets like this. Obviously in other major cities like New York, they call it Manhattan Henge there. Anywhere there's skyscraper canyons, basically. So I guess we're veering away from the route of the marathon now. It does continue on down Bay Street to Lakeshore, as I mentioned. There's Commerce Court North, a very grand entrance here. Once again, they don't do this anymore. Although some of the modern towers do have pretty impressive bases, such as here. It just lacks all the intricate stonework, I think. No one wants to bother doing that anymore. It's too expensive. Or using stone at all, really. It's a thing of the past. Erected AD 1929. This was the tallest building in the city for over 30 years. Really, until the first TD tower overtook it. I just got a strange notification from my microphone. It might have turned on and turned back on again, or turned off and turned back on again. Yeah, it's turning off and turning back on again. What is up with that? It seems to be on right now. And across here. This is one of my favorite intersections downtown. Sometimes it's fun just to watch this intersection at rush hour on a Wednesday or Thursday when it's at its busiest. All right, now north up Yonge, I guess we're going to go back to where we began, or on our way back to where we began anyway. Some people seem to be looking for something. Kind of walking along in a confused sort of manner, looking around. This old building is also getting a redo. I think it's getting close to completion. They took down some of the tarping.
I don't know how it works, but I saw some of the stuff they did online.
Busy, busy, busy.
I'm going to look down on that.
Sometimes I'm just impressed at the pedestrian traffic on Yonge Street at times when you wouldn't expect there to be so much pedestrian traffic. Like, what in particular is it about today? Approaching evening on a Friday that makes it so busy. Or Saturday, I should say, a Saturday. Well, we might as well go back up to Yonge-Dundas. Why not? We'll do a full circle. I think I have enough space on my camera and enough battery life. I think a new Nike flagship store opened up at the Eaton Center just recently. We'll walk past there. And the Simons opened up a month or so ago.
We should definitely do that.
And you can see Concord Sky is starting to peak above the buildings up ahead, up at Yonge and Gerrard with those cranes. That's going to be a very tall building. only recently become tall enough to become visible from here. All right, crossing Queen.
Well, I'll just wayward into my room if I want
Just felt a sudden urge to cough there. This cold I had recently wants to linger, I find. Walking past the Eaton Center. I think the Nike store new main entrance is up ahead by the Simons. And there's also an entrance from inside the mall, obviously. Shooter Street. Stuck behind clumps of people sometimes. It's hard to move along at the pace that we want to move. Maybe there is no entrance from the street to the Nike store. I think this they're working on is for the Italy. So let's take a peek inside. Let's take a look at the Nike store. Here's the Simons. I did a video walking through there on opening day. It's a good size department store. And this is the new Nike store.
What's up, mate?
There's another Nike store up at Yonge-Dundas that also opened not too long ago. It's another sort of flagship, I guess you could say. And that area also has another Eataly, so there'll be an Eataly both at Yonge-Dundas and at Yonge-Dundas. And a flagship Nike. That's the other sort of major node of downtown up at Yonge-Dundas. That guy is just going ham. He's a serious player on that thing. Whoa. Watch out for running children. Jeez, you can hear him just going nuts. He's shredding. He's shredding on that thing. And I wonder if this will be an entrance into the Eataly also. Not too sure. Here's the street entrance to the Simons. I'm kind of disappointed the Nike store doesn't have a street fronting entrance. Oh well. The one up at Yonge-Dundas does. Downtown vibes in full effect right now. Let's jaywalk. People chilling, people watching. Thought that was like a real dog or something there for a second. This guy's doing something over here. At least he's not preaching. I'll take that over preaching, I guess. People are honking at that car to not turn. He was planning to turn there. You cannot turn there. And we're back to the preacher corner over on this side. Normally the Believe guy is standing on this corner. He's sort of a legendary guy. Haven't seen him in quite a few months now. Hopefully he's doing all right. Yeah, that guy, I don't know what he's trying to do over there. He's trying to do something. He's trying to do something. And I think my neighborhood burrito boy is going to be relocating right up ahead here on the other side of the street. They're currently on Dundas East at Bond Street near church. But the building they're in is going to be redeveloped. So they have a sign on their window saying they're relocating temporarily over to Yonge Street here by the Student Learning Center right there. So it's still close to home for me, but not quite as close, I guess. And this is just their temporary location, they said, so I still don't know where their new permanent location will be. Maybe they don't know either. Maybe they're still looking. Let's cross here. Maybe I can spot where they're going to be going. Maybe there's a sign or something. And we can avoid the Muzak on that side of the street. So somewhere around here. Not sure exactly where. Maybe here. I don't know. I'm just totally guessing. I didn't see any obvious space where they could go. But we're pretty much back where we began here. Back at Yonge and Gerrard. All right, let's cross again to avoid walking under this construction hoarding. Nice shot looking north. The delivery cyclist gang is ready and waiting, I guess. Hello. Yeah. I'm not filming you.
It's on the film.
Jeez. What's that?
Let me see it.
Let me see what? I'm filming the street, dude. I'm filming the street.
Can I see?
Well, it's in recording mode right now. See? Just filming what's going on Yonge Street.
Can I see?
No, you can't
see
see.
it. Let me see
No,
it.
no, you can't see. No. Just chill, dude. Are you going to leave me alone?
I don't know. Are you gonna let me see the film?
What's there to see?
What, you record?
I'm just recording the street. The street, man. Just
on the
walking
sidewalk?
around.
Why are you recording the street when you're on the sidewalk?
I'm making a video of Toronto. You know, just to show what's going on in the city. That's it, man. Nothing more to it. So it's all good. It's all good, man. Have a good day, all right?
Where is it, bro? Huh? Where is it?
All right, Yonge and Gerard.
Maybe I'm just an asshole.
It's all good, man. It's all good. But I'm going to start heading east along Gerard. We've gone full circle and then some. So I'm going to start to wrap up the walk. And hopefully that dude isn't still following me. He was looking like he was ready for a fight. But I hope you enjoyed the Saturday afternoon walk around downtown, a very busy downtown today, as the city is getting prepared for the Toronto Waterfront Marathon. We ran into T-Shods and Drew Costin, friendly viewer. And an interesting character to end off the video. So leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. And make sure you also hit that, or if you'd like to support the channel, I should say, you can do so via PayPal or by becoming a channel member. And you can also support the channel by sending a super thanks if you prefer. And you can find me on Instagram also under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and thanks to all the channel members. And be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.